Yeah, hey, 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 yeah, hey, hey. Welcome. Welcome to vlog 3, video diary 3, iteration 3, volume 3 of the 52-week challenge. It is Monday, April 28th. You know, we're gonna keep this intro nice, short, and sweet. You know how it goes. Ready to do another weekly vlog. And today we are finally getting around to doing the Hunter Valley. So I have a wine tasting here in a couple hours. So we're gonna leave here soon and go drive to that. Then we're gonna eat at a little restaurant and then go for a walk around the gardens to digest the food, do a little waterfall. It's a short waterfall hike, like less than a mile, and then come back. Yeah, we got a nice full day ahead of us. I'm looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun. Ooh, the sun's coming, so it just got a lot brighter. And then we gotta get locked back in after today because the scale was above 145 this morning, and we gotta get that below. I don't know why I'm like autistic about the 145, but that's the number that I want to be at. And if we start getting a little loosey-goosey on ourselves, well then next thing you know, back up to 180, hate myself. So can't allow that to happen. But welcome to the new video, and that's it. That's the intro. Hello, welcome. We're just gonna get into what we're doing because I'm trying to cut down a little bit of the fluff in these videos just because it's so much to edit, and also it's just like a lot of it's just not necessary. On that note, I'm cutting out the fluff and I'm stopping this recording right now. What are you gonna do about it? Made it to the winery, the first stop of our Hunter Valley tour, and we have a tasting here in 10 minutes. This is so I walked in there to go to the bathroom because I was about to piss myself, and I came back out to record this, take some videos of the view that I've got in front of me, which is insane. I mean, not insane, but it's a very nice view. But this is absurd. There's a tasting going on right now, and every group is like sitting at a table with each other. I'm just gonna be sitting alone, and I don't give a fuck about wine. I don't care. I mean, maybe I'm open to learning new things about it, but I drink for the effect. I don't drink for the taste. So this is gonna be very interesting, and I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I think this will be a fun, like, new experience, and maybe I can become like a wine snob. Like, I'm getting hints of sage root. Yes, like doing that fucking weird wafting shit where you spin it and then. I don't know how much I'll film of it. Maybe a little bit here and there, but I tell you, after this, I am more looking forward to lunch and the Hunter Valley Gardens, which is where I'm going to go after that, and then the hike. And I've also brought a change of clothes, so I'm not doing this in pants and a polo, but they had like a dress code here. I had to dress like smart casual, and I didn't want to show up looking like a bum. So I dressed up and brought a change of clothes for the rest of the day. On that note, I'm going to shut up and chill for a couple more minutes in the car, and then go up and do some wine. Maybe I'll do some research on wine and see, like, what I should say or, like, how I should go about this. Because I don't know. I'm just going to walk in and just be like, what's up? I'm here to drink. Well, back in the whip. New angle alert. Just finished the wine tasting, and my God, my lady, I don't know if like that's normal because I mean, I've never done a wine tasting before, like I said, but I feel like my lady had a particularly heavy hand because I don't know if you can tell by the redness. I'm kind of drunk, definitely buzzed,
but like probably teetering on drunk level. And then, because I tasted 7 wines. Eight wines, actually. There were 7 wines on the list. And then she came out for the finisher, the fucking WWE from the top rope, like Stone Cold Steve Austin fucking boom finisher with this fucking brandy wine bottled for 20 years or something. I don't know what was going on. She said, "You have time for one more?" I was like, "Bitch, does it look like I got shit to do?" I'm out here drinking at 1:30, 1 o'clock, noon on a Monday. I'm day drinking on a Monday, bitch. I'm not going back to work. I ain't got shit to do. Yeah, hook me up. I took a little walk around the area, took some video, sat outside the car for a bit, but then it started raining and getting super windy. So now I'm in the car, in the whip. I noticed while I was in there that so I've been wanting to read this philosophical book, PewDiePie. This is gonna sound crazy. PewDiePie, at the beginning of the year, he posted a YouTube video where he did like a book club, and every month you'd read a book. And I wanted to read the books, but I was just kind of like in a position where I didn't really want to buy the book each month, and honestly I was just kind of being a bitch about it. But I finally ended up caving and ordering the first book, Tao Te Ching. That can't be right, but it's a Taoism book, and because it's very short, very easily digestible. And I forgot that I ordered it. Totally forgot I ordered it until I checked my Amazon, because I like went to go look, and then I saw it in my orders, and I was like, the fuck? So apparently that's at my apartment. I'm gonna check that out whenever I get back, see if that's in my mailbox, because then I got a new book to read, and I'm very excited because let's see, I got it in my car here. Look at this close up, bro. My acne's fucked today. I gotta get back on my skincare routine. But I got this book. My sister got it for me for Christmas, and I guess it's a remix of Huckleberry Finn. I don't even really know, but it was very highly rated, and I was gonna read it, but I just haven't read it yet, and I haven't even started it because I've been lazy and not feel like reading. And also I want to read more like philosophical shit. Like that's just kind of what I'm into right now. So looking forward to getting back and reading that, or at least checking to see if it came through. But until then, we got a restaurant to go eat at. So I think I'm gonna sit in here for, probably like 5-10 more minutes, just drink some water, sober up just a little bit more, and then we're gonna head out to the restaurant. But yeah, overall, wine tasting, give it a shot, y'all. Red wines suck ass. They're ass. White wines are goated. Sorry, white wines are good. And then sweet wines, I guess dessert wines, whatever you want to call them, those are goated. They finished off with 1 sweet wine. So they had 3 whites, 3 red, 1 sweet, and then like a brandy fucking Stone Cold finisher from the top rope, bitch. And the white, I wish I would have started with the red, because they were the worst. But thank God I finished with the sweet, because ooh, it was good. That was some good shit. On that note, I'm gonna get moving and get to the restaurant, because I am hungry as fuck. And I'm ready to chow down on what I think is probably going to be a pepperoni pizza. So I'm hype. I will see y'all once I get to the restaurant. Peace. Made it to the restaurant safely. I'm not fucking around with anything. I'm getting in there, and I'm getting to work on some food. So yeah. As you can see, lunch was fucking insane. Pizza and some cheesy garlic bread, just, doesn't get better than that. I am above my 2,000 calorie goal, that's for damn sure. Obviously don't have accurate measurements, but whoa, that was a big meal. But now we're at the Hunter Valley Gardens, gonna take a little walk around and hopefully burn off some of those calories. You know, let the food digest a little bit. Let it get through the body. So I'm gonna get out of here because I think this thing it closes for an hour between 4 and 5 p.m. and it's 3 right now. So we gotta get through here in an hour. So I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna see what this thing is all about. So I'll see y'all when I get there. I was right. Got an hour to get through it. So I'm about to put on my best speed walk. We're gonna get through this shit. But so far, I mean, it looks pretty cool. This place is funny. It's honestly pretty nice. Like, I like it. It's beautiful. But why are these just random animatronics of dinosaurs and animals that didn't even fucking... What is this? What is that? What is that? That's just a fucking made-up animal. Okay, I understand, like, the dinosaurs and the bugs. Like, that... I guess this is the land of legends, so, like, it's like, okay, that makes sense. But even then, this place should be so much cooler and nicer and more beautiful if there wasn't a whole bunch of fucking children's animatronics just strewn out. I don't know. Fucking placed all over this pterodactyl chilling in the trees. Fucking dinosaur there. Another dinosaur. I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to be a 10-year-old walking around here. And then it'd be like, oh shit, they got the pterodactyl. Oh fuck. But now it's just like, I honestly wish it was just, I mean, maybe I'm a party pooper. Maybe I am the party pooper. But just a thought I was having. But this lady thought, she said 1.5 to 2 hours. I mean, I could be out of here in 5 minutes if I really wanted to. But I've kind of slowed down. I'm taking my time a little bit more. But it's nice. It's nice. I mean, you've seen the video. It is beautiful. It's just what the fuck is up with all these dinosaurs? That's my question. That's all I'm wondering. But nevertheless, we persist. Gonna keep on going. Get through here and then go to the national park. Go to the waterfall thing that I've been wanting to go to. And then that'll be Hunter Valley crossed off the list. Another one done and dusted, baby. So I forgot to cross the other one off the list. So once we get done at the hike, I'm gonna be able to cross 2 things off the list, which will be major bag alert. But I'm gonna shut up and keep it moving. So I'm out. All right, quick summary. That was a waste of like $40, but you know, for the experience. I was not aware, however, that the next stop is actually like an hour away. I thought it would be like 15, 20, 30 minutes maybe. It's an hour because I gotta like all the way around this national park to the bottom side of it, the opposite side that we are on currently. So I gotta get my ass on the move so I don't get stuck sprinting back along the trail because it's getting dark. If you saw last week, then you would know that that did happen and I didn't enjoy it. It was actually a very stressful time. It wasn't fun. So I'm gonna try to avoid that. I'm getting on the road, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna start driving. So I'm in the middle of a fucking rainforest, but we found the trailhead And I'm gonna, 1 hour return. If I do it fast, should be like 45 minutes there and back. Should be back before it gets too dark. So let's not waste any time and just get going. I'm honestly sketched out. I'm not gonna lie. I've done a lot of these bushwalks, but this is the first one that's like straight up in the middle of the fucking forest. And there's nobody, there's no other cars here, so there's nobody else out here. This might not be the best idea. I don't know. I'm already here. Fuck it, we're not wasting any time. We're gonna go. Let's do this. Come on now. Hopefully this doesn't go bad. Oh, fuck. I don't know if I want to try and get across that. The waterfall would be so good. I know it since it's so wet out here. And it's been raining, but like... that looks sketchy. That looks really sketchy. Nope. Nope. Changed my mind. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Why? There's no point. It's just... it's cool, but it's not that cool. Like, it's not like, oh, I have to do this. Like, if it was like a really, really interesting waterfall, maybe. But I can see waterfalls just as cool and just as good. I'm fucking sinking in this mud here. And also, fog is rolling in. I don't like that. That's creepy as fuck. But I can see waterfalls just as good in Arkansas. Don't need to risk my fucking life doing it in the middle of Australia, in the middle of the Australian wilderness. It's just not necessary. It's just not. Look at this dude. I'm not doing it. I'm turning around. I'm driving my happy ass back to civilization. Because fuck that. I don't care enough. I just don't. So, unfortunate. But there it is. We're done. Look at this fog though. Hold on, let me turn this around. Spooky as fuck. That is spooky dooky. Look at this. Look where I am. Straight up just a rainforest. I'm just straight up in a rainforest. By myself. With just, normal little shoot. Oh, there's another fucking turkey thing next to me. I'm just not doing it. I'm driving back. I'm going to the gym. Because I got all those carbs in with the pizza and the garlic bread. So that plus my, ooh, God, it's arm day. Ooh, I'm about to have an insane arm pump. God, that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be nice. But until then, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm not trying to be in the middle of the woods any longer. So I'll check in once I get back to Newcastle, I think. I think this is gonna be it for me. So, peace out. Peace up, A-Town. Made it back to the apartment. Very proud of myself. I stopped at a gas station on the way back because I wanted a little beverage. And I fought the urge to get a protein bar or a snack, even though I really wanted one. I said, you know what, Ben? You had a large calorie-dense lunch. You're already gonna go over your not your deficit goal, but like your goal, your daily caloric intake. So just chill, make it back, go to the gym, then you can eat after the gym and you'll be full for the rest of the night. And so, I'm proud of myself for having some discipline, some self-control there. But on that note, like I said, I'm gonna get dressed, get my pre-gym drink in, and go get a lift in. And honestly, probably do a little bit of treadmill work too, just because I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like it tonight. So that's the plan. But yeah, that's all I have to say. So, peace. Currently trying to decide what to do tomorrow. Because I don't really know. I crossed off the stuff on our list here. And then I went back through the list. And it's supposed to be, overcast and raining again tomorrow. So I don't necessarily want to go to another national park. So I was thinking, oh, I'll go to Sydney, have like a little indoor day where I go to like art galleries and then a couple outdoor areas, but not like an actual full-on national park in the bush, you know, more just like some garden thing. But at the moment, I'm feeling particularly lazy. I just don't feel like doing that. But I should do it, because then, you know, it gets me out of the house and it allows me to explore the area a little bit more. But then I'm also gonna be in Sydney for 2 days before I leave. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'm just gonna keep conferring with this AI. If you wanna make travel plans and you're not sure, like, and you get like overwhelmed trying to research everything, Grok AI is fantastic. I mean, the last 2 days, I've asked Grok, I've told Grok, like, hey, I'm going on a day trip to Hunter Valley, make me in a rough itinerary. And that's what I followed today. I mean, it told me everything that I did. And honestly, it was fun. It was a good itinerary. Good job, Grok. I wish you would have told me that the garden had fucking dinosaurs everywhere, but you know, you can't win them all. I'm sure on a normal occasion it is a very nice establishment. I'm gonna get back to grinding this and maybe coming up with some different ideas of things to do on like a shitty day. I think that'll probably be it for today. It's been a long day. It's been a good day, but I'm ready to figure out the rest of this and then hit the hay. Bars! Yeah, bars. But on that note, good night, y'all. I'll see you in the morning when hopefully I have a plan. So. See that? Hold on. Yeah, buddy. That's a blue sky, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I thought it was gonna be shitty today. All right, here you go. Change of plans. We're thinking on our feet now. Fuck Sydney. We're not going to Sydney. Sydney's for the shitty days, and there's gonna be, looking at the weather, probably gonna be a lot of them in the coming 2-3 days. So we're gonna go a different day. Today, we are gonna go to Mile Lakes National Park and do a hike. And then after that, we're gonna go to Seal Rocks, which is a spot that I wanted to go to during my road trip, but I had to pee so bad and I was in the middle of nowhere that I turned around and I was in a really bad mood and I just said, fuck it, I'm not doing it. So we're gonna do that today. That's the new plan. I've woken up, showered, skipped morning cardio because, well, I did feel bad about it originally because I was like, well, we gotta go. We gotta get our day started. No time for fucking morning cardio. All right, we gotta go to Sydney. But now I don't feel so bad because we're gonna do some hikes. That's a dub. That's a dub. But yes, on that note, we're gonna go to Mile Lakes National Park and Seal Rocks, do a couple hikes, and that is the plan for today. So, on that note, I'm going to get all my shit together, get in the car, and we are gonna get moving. So, thanks for joining. Made it to our first stop of the day. This trail called like Yakaba Peninsula Walking Trail. I don't know. It's about, I think it was like just under 3 miles, maybe just over 2, something like that. I don't really remember. But the first bit, like first half mile, it's just walking along a beach next to the shore. So you get to like the actual trailhead that goes up, let me see, into that mountain right there. So, I mean, beautiful day. I did not expect this. I thought it was gonna be a shitty day, overcast, you know, rain off and on, or even not even rain, if not rain, just overcast the whole day. But oh yeah, it's so nice. I'm gonna enjoy this while I can and get into biting into this trail. I think it's gonna be a good one with some nice views at the end, looking out over the ocean and like this little island out there. Until then, you know, you'll get to see the typical trail B-roll montage, and yeah, just more beautiful scenes. I mean, what more can you ask for? I'm gonna put the phone away, get to enjoying the scenery, but I'll check in once we get to the end. Getting to the start of like the actual trail. Look at this pile of seaweed. That's all seaweed right there. That's just like washed up on shore. I guess the current pushes it towards the end here and it's just all conglomerated in a big congealed pile of fucking seaweed. Like that
Oh, it smells, that's disgusting. During this time of year, do Australians jump in piles of seaweed like we jump in piles of leaves in the fall? Is that an old pastime? You just jump in one of these lumps of weed? God, that looks nasty. Holy fuck. Well, oh fuck. I just almost tore my ACL there, Jesus Christ. Oh, all right, we're at the actual trailhead now, about to get into the actual good part of this. Get to the summit. Looks like viewpoint 1K. Once again, I'm gonna check out, walk back in, and get going on this walking track. So I'll see y'all at the summit. Very nice view. I don't know what's gotten into me lately, but I'm a lot less, what's the word, eager to persist down these tracks when they look sketchy. And the entire time that I'm in these tracks, all I can think about is snakes. So not really in the right headspace for being in the Australian bush. And I got to a point in the trail where I looked ahead and all I saw was forest, and there was no like real, like I couldn't see like a decent track. Sorry, I'm like real skittish. If I see shit moving, I just start moving faster. But I looked forward, I saw like what looked to be just a whole bunch of fucking nothing. And like if I was with somebody, I feel like we would be able to push forward, you know, just in case, because then you just have a partner. By myself, you know, I mean, I'm just in the middle of a fucking random mountain, and I don't necessarily want to push my luck because I haven't ran into any troubles yet. I've done a lot of bushwalks. You know, it's a tough situation to be in because I do want to go to the summit and see the lookout and see the ocean from up top and get a nice view. But at the same time, it's like I'm not risking that. I'm sorry. Like I just can't bring myself to do it alone. So I'm heading back, which is a shame because I'm pretty sure I was almost there. I don't care. I don't care enough to, you know, push through pretty like dense bush. That's what she said, to get to the prize. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna head back, go back to the beach, and then we're gonna go to Seal Rocks, to the second trail, which should be like a cool lighthouse and everything, which should be a little bit more populated, or at least, you know, open, so I can get there and not like literally walking through a fucking forest with nobody else around. Unfortunate that we gotta abort this mission, but I think the next one's gonna be better. So we're just gonna be able to get to that sooner if you look at the bright side of things. But I'm gonna lock in, get back to the beach, and I'll see y'all when we get to the next stop. What the? What? Sure. You never know what you're gonna see out here. You never know. Now this is the kind of trail I'm talking about, right? Paved. This is great. I'm not worried about a thing. I can see what's on the ground in front of me. It's beautiful. Why can't they all be like this? About, 450 meters from the lighthouse at this point. Gonna get some fun shots and then make our way back to Seal Rocks. I don't know what the Seal Rocks are. I don't know if they're called that because seals like chill on the rocks, or if the rocks maybe look like seals, or if Navy SEALs maybe live there. So, you know, we're gonna find out. But first, the lighthouse. So we'll be there in a second. And yeah, just wanted to comment on the pristine condition of this trail. I mean, this is, take note, other areas of Australia, because this is that good shit right here. Made it up. Lighthouse there, as you can see from the footage. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's a solid view. You got fucking ocean that way, ocean this way, and then more ocean and beach this way. Can't go. And then also, sorry, don't get rid of that. More ocean and beach that way. So
So the only way, and this way, but it's kind of blocked by this thing. So you're really just panoramic view of good views. Apparently this thing was built in like 1875, something like that. And then I don't fully remember, but it's old. It's old as shit. And, still operates. So you can see, it's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's still spinning. And the light, it's not on because it's daytime, obviously, but it's spinning, so that's cool. But yeah, I'm gonna head back down. This beach right here is called Lighthouse Beach, so I'm gonna walk down. There's a little path down to it. I'm gonna go check that out. Maybe just sit down for a little bit and chill, just kind of relax. But this concludes the Lighthouse adventure. Time to head back down this hill and check out the beach. So, see you when I'm down there. Howdy, partners. So it's been a minute, but update. Made it back, went to the gym, got absolutely pissed on by rain on the way back from the gym. That is what happened. So now I am going to get changed, go to the grocery store, get some supplies to make some dinner, and just a little bit of extra food for the rest of the week. And that's it. That's the update. Tomorrow I'm going to Sydney. That is the plan, to resume the trip that I was going to do today until the weather was nice. So, and I don't think the weather's going to be as nice tomorrow. So it'll be perfect. It'll be a perfect day to go to Sydney, spend some time inside at the appropriate galleries and museums. So looking forward to that. Should be a fun day. Until then, I think that's about it. I'm gonna, as soon as I get dinner, I'm gonna lock in on editing last week's video, which is gonna be a bitch, but I'm gonna finish this challenge one way or another. I don't care, so I'm gonna work on that. On that note, good night, and I'll be back tomorrow with more fun shit. So, peace out. Ew. Disgusting out there is what that is. So, I've called an audible. So I need to work on a lot of stuff. Not like a lot of stuff, but I need to lock in on editing the video to get that done from last week. And just like relative housekeeping things before I leave. So I've decided that today is just gonna be a chill day. I'm just gonna hang out at my apartment, get a bunch of stuff done that I need to get done, and then we will resume the adventures later, tomorrow. Cause I was like, yeah, I just need a rest day. I need a day to just like, and also like have a day where I'm locked in on my diet so I can get my weight back down. But, yeah, I think that's about it. This day just may be like, this may be one of those like blah, blah, blah type of days where you get like 2 or maybe 3 videos, 2 or 3 segments. More than likely, you're not gonna hear from me until tonight when it's like, it was the day's over, move on to the next one. Cause yeah, I'm about to get to work on some stuff and get to work on packing, get to work on editing the video, get to work on my social media stuff for a company back home. And yeah, so I just got shit to do and no time. I just got shit to do and I want to take a rest day, so that's what I'm gonna do. So, on that note, fuck off. I'm going to do my work. So, like I had said, it's been a very chill day. Just been doing a lot of editing, getting errands done that I need to do before I leave. But this has been all day. Honestly, you can't even really tell. But it is raining so hard. and it has just been constant. Like it won't stop. It just won't stop. So I don't know, whenever it rains, it just makes me lazy. Like I don't want to do anything. I'm supposed to go hit legs. It's supposed to be leg day. And I skipped leg day. I skipped the last leg day. So I can't really skip it again, because then I just feel bad. Like I can skip one and, you know, my conscience will be like, we can let that slide. We'll let that one slide. That's all right. We don't need the legs. That's okay. But once you skip two in a row, you're real smart, buddy. But once you skip 2 in a row, then it gets to the point where you're like, now you're being a bitch, all right? Now you gotta get in there. You gotta do it. So I'm gonna hype myself up and go hit legs. But yeah, I just wanted to stop for a minute and just admire the rain, really, because it's just, you don't get this often in Australia. Australia is a lot. I feel like it's more, at least where in Brisbane where I used to be, it was more very quick rains that didn't last very long, but they'd be really hard. So it'd be like 30 minutes, just like, and then it's sunny for the rest of the day. Like you rarely get day full of rain. Unless, of course, whenever it floods, because it does flood in Brisbane sometimes. Like, some of the floods were insane. Like, I'll pull up a picture here. That was, I think, in like 2011, maybe. And then there's just been a whole bunch throughout its history. But rarely do you get a full day just straight of rain. So this is kind of, you know, something new, something interesting. But yeah, I've got all my stuff starting to pack a little bit, so it's starting to feel a bit real and exciting. I'm getting excited to get back home. I found my ticket today in my car. I was cleaning out. I found my arrival ticket from LA to Brisbane, which is so cool. I forgot I had it. So I have my ticket from whenever I got here, and then I'll have my ticket from when I left, which will be a fun, like, keepsake to have. But sorry, I just keep getting distracted. I'm gonna head out, get ready for this leg day. And then you may, like I said earlier, you may just not hear from me again for the rest of the day. We'll see what happens. But yeah, on that note, I'm headed out. What's going on? Yeah, so it's a new day. Didn't do anything else last night, nothing of interest. So, you know, I was planning on getting a good night's sleep, waking up a bit early, going to Sydney, spending the day there. But the universe had other plans for me. So I couldn't sleep for the life of me. It was one of those nights where, like, I just felt like I had energy in the bed, which is never what you want. You never want to be laying there being like, oh, I have so much energy. Like, that's not good. That's never a good sign. So I didn't really get to sleep. Stayed up all night until about probably like 5, 6 a.m. where I finally was able to just pass the fuck out. And I slept till what is now 2:30 p.m. So the whole day is fucked. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. I've just kind of been like, I just kind of woke up and ate some food, because that was all I could think to do. But other than that, I mean, I guess really, you know, we can just proceed as normal. It's just a normal day. Like, may as well get to work on editing the video some more, and go to the gym. Business as usual, right? I mean, it's not like I'm operating off of an hour of sleep. Like, I got sleep, so I think I'm ready to go. I'm okay. Oh, I figured this out. I figured this out in real time. Thank you. You know, you've helped me think through it. I appreciate it. So I guess now it's gonna be a very similar day to yesterday. It's fucking raining outside and I got work to do. So I'm gonna get to work. But on that note, swag money. Peace out. So I'm starting to notice a pattern where the first part of the week is, you know, super active, getting out, doing things, and then we hit the middle of the week where I do nothing and my sleep schedule gets really fucked. And then we bounce back and start doing things at the end of the week. So if you can't tell, the last 2 days have been fucking awful. Just not good from a sleep perspective, productivity perspective, from any perspective that you could take on it. They've been bad. Today probably won't be any worse because since I slept till 2 p.m., I tried to go to sleep last night. I mean, tried is kind of an overstatement, but I gave it a shot at least. Not a good one, but I gave it a shot. Wasn't able to go to sleep. I just didn't sleep. I didn't sleep at all. It's, I believe, 7 a.m. right now. The plan is just to obviously just stay awake until ideally like 6 or 7 or 8 around that time, and then pass out, fix the sleep, get on the right schedule for the weekend, or at least for tomorrow, because today's going to be apparently a pretty solid day, like weather-wise. I think it's not going to rain all day, at least like it has the past 2 days, but I don't think it's going to be necessarily nice. But tomorrow is supposed to be nice, so I'm gonna try and get out tomorrow. Other than that, I mean, I guess I could go to Sydney today. Like, I could get showered and just leave right now and go do that. But to be honest, I just don't really want to. And I get like, yeah, you don't want to. Like, oh well, go do it. You only have 6 days left in Australia. Like, I'm just too tired to do that drive twice and spend the day doing stuff. Like, fuck me. No, that'd be awful. I'd probably end up falling asleep on the way back. So instead, just gonna chill. Just like the past 2 days, just gonna kind of vibe, hang out. I'm gonna try and finish the video today, or at least get very close to it. I've only got like 2 days, the Saturday and Sunday left to edit. It's coming along. It's so long. It's gonna be like an hour and 30 minutes long, which is crazy. And like it's not like I'm not cutting. It's like I'm cutting things out. It's just there's a lot, and I have a feeling this week is gonna be a lot of the same. Because the first couple days, I was quite busy. And the future me will enjoy the fact that the past 2 days and today won't be a lot of editing to do. Future Ben interjecting from America. Thank you. Thank you for being lazy, because we're on a time crunch here. All right, and this was helpful. Okay, so I called it. Thank you. So I'm gonna shut up and watch some YouTube and kind of chill, get a little post cardio, just vibe in, and then get to work here in a bit. But yeah, we'll see what else I get up to today, but probably won't be much. So on that note, new day alert. New day alert. You know what it is? It is Friday. No, Saturday, I think. And while I was getting ready to do my morning cardio this morning, I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go to Sydney. Let's do the trip. You know, if I stay here, I'm just not going to do anything all day. It's going to be boring. And I'm getting bored. So, let's go to Sydney. My sleep schedule is fixed for now. Probably fell asleep after I got back from the gym last night at like 6. Ended up waking up at 2 a.m. and then being like, you know, technically I've had almost 8 hours, 8 hours of sleep. I could start my day now, but it was 2 a.m. and I didn't feel like doing that. So I was like, I'll go back to sleep, probably wake up in a couple hours, and then I'll start. So I moved to my bed, fell asleep until 8 a.m. Yep, so I probably got 13 and a half, 14 hours of sleep. Once again, that just can't be healthy. There's no way that that's healthy. You know, and either way, we're feeling good today. We're feeling fine. And I am ready to get it going. So I'm gonna get my stuff together and we're gonna get in the whip and start headed to Sydney. So I'll probably end up just seeing y'all when we get there. But yeah. As you saw, I went to the museum. Then, instead of doing lunch and then the gardens like my planner had originally set out, I did the museum, gardens, and then lunch. So I just eaten 3 p.m. And you know, there's a couple extra things that I could do, but in reality, I kind of just want to go back. So I think I'm just going to go back home because I'm not really feeling it that much today. And my fit, I've lost some confidence. It sounds crazy to say, but it is true that you can, okay, this person's waiting on me to back out, so I guess I'm going. But I've kind of lost confidence in the fit, and I really just don't want to be seen out right now because I feel like I look gay, which is crazy, but it kind of took the wind out of my sails, and I'd like to go home. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. No, I mean, I don't think. That is what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go home. And so yeah, that was Sydney, which for you was probably, 20 seconds of B-roll. But part of the charm, I guess. Oh, this person almost just rear-ended me. Fucking yeesh. Alright, I'm gonna get off this so that I can drive home, but I'll see y'all there.
Alright. It's 10, 11, something like that. So to fill in the gaps, I drove back and I got really, really tired on the drive back. So I thought to myself, hey, why don't I just, as soon as I get back, I'm not even gonna do anything, I'm gonna go straight to my bed and I'm gonna try and fall asleep because may as well make use of being tired, right? That makes sense. Which I did. I got back at 6-ish, just went straight to the bedroom and tried to fall asleep, which I did. I fell asleep, but I only fell asleep for an hour. And I woke up, was able to go back to sleep again for another hour. But then I woke up again and I couldn't go back to sleep. So I moved to the living room, put on some YouTube and just kind of chilled out on the couch. But then I realized, hey, I skipped the gym, I honestly, fuck it. I may as well just go to the gym if I'm not going to be able to sleep, better than just wasting away on the couch. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm about to make my little pre-workout drink and then just go hit back day because why not? And also it's late on Saturday, so there's going to be nobody there and it's going to be awesome. So I'm going to make my little drink and get to the gym, hitting some back day, which I'm honestly, looking forward to for being asleep not a couple hours ago. So gonna do this, come back, and then hopefully get some good rest. But honestly, we'll see. I don't know what the rest of the night has in store for me. May have fucked myself again. The sleep schedule is just not scheduling, which is not what you want to see, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting ready. And yeah, get a workout in. So.
Hello. It is currently the next day. It is 4 p.m. on the Sunday, last day of vlog number 3. We made it through another week, and I am almost done editing last week's vlog. So we can just get right into this one. Why not? I'm actually proud of myself. I got this done. This thing is gonna be about an hour and a half long, which is crazy, wild. This one is not gonna be as long. I already could tell because I didn't do as much. I didn't film as much, but I feel like that's good. They don't always need to be an hour and a half long. This thing is just kind of documenting what I'm doing in my life and then the thoughts that I have. And if I'm not doing much and if I'm not thinking a lot, then, it's gonna be shorter. That's all right. To fill in a little bit of what I did since the last video, which was last night, I went to the gym, got back, ended up chilling for a bit, ate some late dinner, ate some late dinner, and then ended up falling asleep pretty well. Woke up this morning and I was gonna go to the gym and start, filming and making the day of it. But then my buddy texted me and was like, hey dude, let's craft, And it had been a minute since I hopped on the craft. I just hadn't really been feeling it this week, but I was feeling it today. So hopped on the craft, played some of that with him. Definitely worth it. I was glad that I did that. On that note, I also didn't do my cardio this morning. So I have to now do that after legs, which is gonna suck balls, but that's okay. You get over those things. Other than that, I haven't really done much. I went to the grocery store, got the last groceries that I need for this apartment, just for meals for the next 2 days. And I also got, I have it at the bag here, Red Rooster for the first time because I told my buddy about it. He was like, we should try it. I was like, hey, you know what? That's fair. And honestly, it was like 600 calories for the meal that I got. So really not that bad at all. However, I'll tell you what was bad, the meal. This shit is ass. This is what, it's trash. Just straight up not good. The tenders were like tiny, little baby things. The fries, like they weren't crispy and they weren't as flavorful as other fries that you get from restaurants in Australia. It's just like all around not a great experience, but that's okay. That's okay. You know, you live and you learn. It wasn't that many calories, so I don't feel too bad about it. Other than that, later on today, I'll do a reflection of the week like I did last week, kind of talking about the things that have been going through my mind, how I felt about the week, what to expect next week, you know, just kind of a summary and epilogue of the week, if you will. And I think that'll probably be the last bit that you'll hear from me for this week. I'm not gonna do much today. I'm just gonna finish editing. I gotta do laundry and just do some more packing because it's getting down to the wire, so I don't need as many clothes in my closet or anything. So that's just what I'm gonna be up to. Boring stuff, not really anything interesting. So on that note, I'm gonna shut up and get back to finishing this video because I'm in the home stretch and I'm ready for it to be done. So I'll talk to y'all later. Until then, peace. Just finished editing last week's video. I'm so happy to have it done, even though tomorrow I gotta start on this one. Yeah, that's just part of the deal. You sign up to making vlogs, you gotta edit them. And I'm not hiring a fucking editor just to do these stupid video diaries that I don't even know what I'm doing them for. I think it's fun, all right? Don't look at me like that. That's all I really want to say. I just want to say that. Finish the video. I'm hyped. And I think I'm going to get changed and head to the gym here. Hit some legs. Get that done and dusted for the day. And then I can come back and just focus on doing laundry and getting stuff packed away and just being able to focus on everything else that I want to get done today without having the gym lingering in the back of my mind. Like, oh, I got to go to the gym. And also, the gym is nice to help time pass because it's funny enough, it's like a paradox. Like the less I want to eat food, like the more I try to diet, the more I think about food. And so then like the more I'm like, fuck, I want to eat because I'm hungry. But like if I wasn't thinking about food, like if I wasn't dieting, I wouldn't be thinking about food this much. I'd just be living. But instead it's you find yourself thinking about it more. So it's a funny kind of paradox that you put yourself into. And the gym helps time pass and, you know, kind of takes the mind off of it, which is nice. I mean, you get a good hour and a half to pass without even thinking about eating once or even having the opportunity to. So that's nice. Just on that note, I'm gonna go make this time pass quickly and hit some legs. I don't know what the workout has in store for me today, but we shall find out. So I will see y'all whenever I get back. And just like that, walk to the gym, work out, walk back, take a quick shower, and it's 7:30. And now, you know, nice and late, I can eat myself my dinner, my dessert, and for the most part, you know, I can resist eating for the rest of the night. Easy strategy, all right? Come on now, I'm cooking. I'm literally about to start cooking right now. I'm gonna cook some chicken thighs up. Gonna have 3 of those and then smack a pint of protein ice cream after, which has become my staple. I'm really excited to get home. Another thing why I'm excited to get home is because my mom has bought a Ninja Creamy. I'm excited to get the Ninja Creamy going because the protein ice cream is here. There's one of them that doesn't have as much protein and has more calories, but it tastes amazing. And then there's another one that has more protein and less calories, but the taste is still good, but it's not like, you know, it's not, you can tell that it's not really ice cream. But with the creamy, I had a buddy in college who had one and that shit smacked. And you could just you could literally just throw like a Fairlife protein shake in there, like one of the 42 gram ones, and you've got a 42 grams of protein and like 300 something I don't even know how many calories, but you can crack the fuck out of that. And I think that's gonna be clutch for me. But I'm gonna shut up because I'm hungry and I'm about to get cooking. So on that note, I'm gonna finish making myself dinner and then we'll do a little weekly reflection after. So be back later. What's going on? This is our weekly reflection time. I was gonna record this last night, but then I got carried away packing and just kind of got lazy and didn't. But that's okay, because we can just do it now.
No harm, no foul. So this week, I kind of want to start with just like what happened. So we started off the week really strong, Hunter Valley, and then I did something the next day. I'm blanking on what it was right now, but I just downloaded all the clips, so I got to look through it. And then after that, it was just, nothing. Like the first 2 days, I guarantee when I'm editing are gonna be like 40 minutes, or like 30 minutes, and then the rest of the video is probably gonna be like 5, 10, maybe. Like it's not gonna be long at all. And part of that is because of the rain, and I just couldn't really do anything. And then also a bit of laziness, and just, when I'm not going out and about, then there's not too much for me to record, and I just don't want to be yapping for an hour and a half. I don't want to yap any more than I already do about just random shit. So I try to keep that down to a minimum and cut down just the amount of shit that I say, and only say what needs to be said, really. Either way, the last half of the week was a bit weaker, but that is good, just kind of how it goes whenever it's just raining all day and there's not much to do. And my sleep schedule was absolutely fucked most of the week. Like it was just not good and not healthy at all for me. So that doesn't help either. But moving on from that, it was a good last full week in Australia. Did some fun things, got to experience some cool stuff. But for the most part, I really am kind of checked out. Like I'm ready to call it, basically. So there's not a whole lot that I'm doing now. I mean, I'm packing, I'm getting everything together, and I'm getting excited, which will be fun for next week. Which I'm gonna record the intro to that right after this, which is gonna be our vlog of leaving Australia, escaping Australia, and going back home to the land of the free. So I'm really excited for that. But continuing on the topic of last week, one thing that I didn't mention this at all during any of the vlogs, but I thought it'd be fun to mention here. I've been wanting to get a tattoo so bad this week. So bad. Like, I'm kind of pissed that I waited until the very end to be like, fuck, I should have gotten I want to get the tattoo, because not enough time to schedule it and make sure the design is what I want. But honestly, I keep going through the designs, and I can't, all the Australian themed designs just feel corny. And honestly, I don't even know if it warrants one. I think I just want an excuse to get one that has meaning, and that would have a bit more meaning than just something that I think looks cool. But once I get back, and I've been collecting so many images and ideas of tattoos, and I really think that I'm probably gonna get one when I get back. But I've also been thinking about it. I think I want to talk to my parents first too, and kind of, I don't know, see what they think, so that they're not like freaked out by it, which could go terribly wrong. But y'all get to follow along with me on that as well, so that should be fun. Other than the tattoo, the last thing that I wanted to cover this week is I've had this mindset, and I feel like it's been helping me a lot. There's just one word: discipline. And it seems easy, right? It's stupid. But I think so many people, and for me especially, get so focused on, I've lost the motivation, or like, I just don't have the drive. Fuck that. It's not about the motivation. It's not about the drive. It's about discipline. It's about doing it whenever you don't want to do it. It's about just doing it. It doesn't matter whether you feel like doing it or, I feel motivated today. You just gotta do it. And I think this is an important mindset for me, and I hope that I can keep this going through this, is that whenever I am being lazy or procrastinating, or I'm just not like putting the work in like I feel like I should, discipline. Take a disciplined mindset that you just have to get up and do it. You just have to. That's what makes a person great, is someone, the difference between a great person, or at least part of it, is someone who has the discipline to get up and do it, and someone who just acts on motivation, and whenever they're not motivated, they can't do it. And there's gonna be a lot of weeks, I'm sure, recording these video diaries or vlogs or whatever you wanna call them, that I'm not gonna feel motivated to record. I'm not gonna feel motivated to edit the video together. But it's gonna take discipline for me to stick to what I said I was gonna do and follow through with it. And just like for the pickleball tournament, I'm not feeling very, this past week has kind of killed the motivation because we haven't been working on it, but it's gonna take discipline to get back into Little Rock and get to work on it and fucking make the thing happen. Because it's gotta happen one way or another. And then also another thing is, every aspect in life, work, relationships, anything that you do requires discipline. So I hope that moving forward and throughout the course of this year, I can really see my mindset develop and shift to one that is just focused on having the discipline, staying focused on what you want and what you want to do, and pursuing that goal. Even on the days when you don't want to, even on the days when I don't want to hit legs. I've been hitting legs. Have I been hitting them like super well and like going all out? No, but I'm in the gym and I'm hitting legs, or days when I don't want to go to the gym and I'm feeling lazy. I go, I work out. And I think that's another great lesson that I've learned from the gym too. And something that's helped me along is also the discipline. And I hope that I as well with this year. You can follow along as I keep my discipline, going to the gym, making the gains, and just getting more confident in myself and loving myself and being at one with who I am. And the gym definitely helps with that. But yeah, word of the week, discipline. Word of the year, discipline. We're gonna try and keep that going through these next couple weeks. But on that note, I'm gonna head out. Been yapping for a good 8 minutes now, so I'm gonna call it at that. And I hope you enjoyed this week. It was a bit of a, lazier one, I guess. It's just funny because I just talked about discipline. But it was a bit of a shorter one, I should say. And now we're moving into next week. So volume 3 completed. And see you on the next one. Peace.